Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'du. So today we'll talk about one of Allah's names, Al-Fattah. As we know that in Islam, if somebody asks you how to know Allah, right? Because we cannot see by our eyes. We cannot hear His voice, right? The Quran gives answer is only two ways to know Allah. Is number one is by observing His creation, the sun, the moon, the galaxies, everything. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ, look at yourself, you will find Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because everything gives a sign. And the second one is by studying His names. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Wadud, Al-Fattah, right? So that's how to know Allah's names. That's number one. Number two, also Allah's name, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us His name. So when you have certain situation, so you can call with that name. If you're looking for job, the best name to call is what? Ya Razak. Razak. If you are in danger, somebody going to kill you, Ya Mughith, Agithna. Right? So today we'll talk about Al-Fattah. Why I mention Al-Fattah? Because this is what we need. We need, there is a power who can open the gate, right? Because Fattah means from the word Fattah. Fattah means open. So therefore, in Arabic, key is miftah, to open, right? When everything closed, nobody can discover the vaccine for this virus, for example, is the best way. What is as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Fattah, right? Among the meaning of Fattah is also mean the opener, the reliever, the judge, right? And so on and so on, like you see it in the screen. Yeah. So I would like to give you maybe 6 or 7 meaning of the Al-Fattah, right? So the first one is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Fattah he he gets, what you call it, something Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open to you the gate of provision, of sustenance. You are looking for job, you can looking for food, right? Or open you the gate of work, open to you the gate of marriage. People was looking for wife or husband, but 2 weeks ago, somebody invite me, so are you coming because of this situation, right? And this brother, I was helping him for about 4, maybe 3 years, right? Alhamdulillah, no, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened for him the gate of marriage. Or he opened to you the gate of tranquility and peace of mind. People were desperate because worry about the virus, all this, right? And then he come close to Allah. He make a lot of zikr. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ala inna bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. By remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the heart, and the mind you will find in peace, right? Al-Fattah also mean open the gate of success, the gate of righteous work, right? Suddenly you want to do a lot of good deed, right? And also open the gate of the call for him and his religion. Suddenly you want to do da'wah, you want to share what the knowledge you have to the others, right? And Al-Fattah also mean he opened the gate that not one else but him can open. Everything. For example, I have a story I think I shared before. There is a man in Kuwait. He has been married for 20 years, no baby. Alhamdulillah, after 20 years, his wife pregnant. While she was pregnant, the doctor said, you need to do abortion because the the brain of the baby is grow. That means even if the baby is born, they have defect, either paralyzed or blind, right? So imagine 20 years, now you have baby and the baby will not be perfect. So he brought this baby to New York, London. He tried to find the best doctor. Everybody have the same opinion. He went back to Kuwait, and the first doctor that who did take care of her, he said to her, said, look, and to her husband, this is the knowledge of the doctors. Everybody didn't have get to open. Everything closed. But don't forget Al-Fattah. So he asked them to read every day when make sujood after salat. قل يا فتاح يا عليم افتح لنا يا فتاح يا عليم افتح لنا يا فتاح Allah the opener Ya Alim who know everything iftah open for us. Subhanallah. And the baby now is 14 years old and is the best in the school. Right? So this is the meaning of Fattah. I mean everything is closed. No one can open it. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. The second meaning also mean Al-Fattah is mean also he is the judge. Yeah. That mean because the word Fataha mean something in the Quran also mean Ya Allah iftah, that mean all judge between us. Right? So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the judge, that mean everything had to be the judgment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always be just and fair. Right? I think also I have in here. It said, yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Rabbana ftah bainana wa baina qawmina bilhaq wa anta khairul fatihin. Right? So Allah iftah. So the word iftah, he means that not open, that means judge. Our Lord judge between us and our people in truth. Right? This is Prophet Su'aid alayhi salam when their people were stubborn. Right? But also mean when Allah judge, Allah give a judgment for us as a Muslim, we have to accept. We have to even maybe you don't like it or maybe you're not very comfortable, but it is the judgment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for any cases. So sometimes you have some case that maybe you didn't like it, right? But it is come, if the one Allah, the one who judge you, khalas. So Rasulullah always said in the Quran, said, Fatawakkal ala Allah innaka alal haqqil mubin. Right? So put your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are on manifest truth. Right? So therefore why Rasulullah used to make this following dua. This dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teach Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. Abu Bakr said, after Rasulullah teach me this dua, I never missed it when I was in Tahiyyat. Innaka hamidun majid. And then I read this dua. Allahumma jal khairu umri akhirahu. Wa khairu amali khawatimahu. Wa jal khairu ayami yawma alakam. Allah. Yeah. Very deep the dua. Wa Allah make the best part of our life is end. Right? Our deed is end. And the best day for me is the day that when I meet you. This is very important because nobody know, our end. How do we die? Right? Because sometimes maybe you see a person, mashallah, in his life he always straight, but in the end of his life, he fell. He went wrong. Like in the book Al-Kataib, there's a man, a young boy, has been mu'adhin in Baghdad for 20 years. And one day he was making adhan, Hayya ala salah. He's a beautiful woman on the balcony. And after Adhan, he went down, he approached that woman. I said, I fall in love in you, I would like to marry you. I said, no, you can't marry me. Why? Because you are Muslim, I am Christian. I said, I don't care. No. He gave up his religion for that woman. And then they marry, and that night the woman offered him the drinks. He was in the top of the house, and the house in that area had, open. And then he fell down and he died. He didn't get the woman, and he had Arabic called Su'ul Khatimah, bad end. Yeah. Another opposite story. I'm sorry, I repeat it again. I mentioned this many times. There is in Egypt a sister. She puts her mother on the wheelchair after finish her surgery, and he said, "Mom, you wait here. I'm going to pay to the cashier." So she went to the cashier, and then the mother looked like she's going to die. She was in moment of Sakarat al-Maut. Alhamdulillah, there's 3 Egyptians there was watching, and they approached her. I said, "Mom, say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah." And she did. She said the kalima, and she died. Then her daughter came. What happened with my mom? And the 3 guys said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun. What? He died, but don't worry. Alhamdulillah. She said the word Shahada. What? Kafartumuha? You made her kafir? That lady was Christian. She worshipped Jesus for all her life, but Allah honored her, right? In the end of her life. SubhanAllah. When the Egyptian journalist investigated about this lady, yes, she is Christian, but he's nice to Muslim also. She used to, every Friday, because Muslim come to the masjid, she used to put, put the food in the sack, put many box, but 500 people. So she is very generous. Maybe because of that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honor her. But we learn from here that never judge people until you know how he or she died. Nobody knows. We have to be always worried. So this is dua. Allahumma jal khaira umri akhirahu. Allah make the best part, right, of my life, it's in, not the beginning. Yeah. Another meaning of the Al-Fattah also mean Allah opened the gate of His mercy, right, to the believers. Or Allah SWT open in Arabic called the word, I think, forget if I read it here. Yeah, this is the meaning. Kashaf, or firasa, right? Like Allah SWT give to Ibrahim that he can see that when most people he cannot see them. Kadzalika nuri Ibrahima malakut as-samawati wal ard. Right? Allah SWT showed to Ibrahim the kingdom of the heaven and the earth. He can see beyond, our atmosphere, far away. But not Ibrahim, even Umar bin Khattab, Allah SWT sometimes give kashaf of firasa. One day he was giving khutbah, and Allah opened something that nobody can see. What did he say? Ya Sariyatul Jabal, hey Sariya, go behind the mountain. Right? Imagine I give khutbah in maps, and suddenly I call somebody, Amir Abdul Mateen, go behind the mountain. And then, Sahaba, even his Umar, they investigate him. So after finish khutbah, Umar, what going on with you, man? In the middle of the khutbah, you talk about Sariya. Sariya in Rome, no. He's the leader of the army at that time. You talk about Sariya. Umar said, I don't know, suddenly, like the gate is open. I saw Saria. He was in desperate. He didn't know how because he was trapped. The enemy in two sides, and he didn't know how to go. And I looked at the area. I said, "Go behind the mountain." Did the Sahaba believe him? No. Wait. After 2 months, Saria, got victory. He came back to Medina. The Sahaba asked him, Saria, 2 months ago, on Friday, what happened? I said, oh man, we was scared. Where to go. We have to bring all my soldiers. There's enemy everywhere. And then I heard the voice, like the voice of Umar. Subhanallah. No, they believe. Yeah. This is called what? Firosa. It was something called like sixth sense. You can read it, something that nobody else can see. Yeah. So that's the meaning also of Fattah. Yeah. Another meaning of Fattah, that means Allah opened the heart of the believer to his divine knowledge. Right? Suddenly, like long time ago, Imam Shafi, Imam Malik, sometimes, somebody asked question and he didn't know the answer. He couldn't find the Quran and the Hadith. Suddenly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened something. Right? Found something, the ayah. Right? Just like that. That's the meaning. Like also, I think long time ago, like Ibn Sina, when he had a patient and he didn't know about what type of medicine is good for him, or he didn't find the medicine itself. You know what he used to do? He used to pray Salatul Hajjah, or to pray at night. And he said, Ya Fattah, Iftah. And suddenly, in the next day, he have an idea was the best medicine for him. Wow. So therefore, it's very important that when you are sick, not only depend to doctor. Ask Allah, Ya Allah, please find for me the best doctor. The doctor can really help you. Yeah. Also, Al-Fattah means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened the gate of His forgiveness. Yeah. To disobedient or to wrong doors. Right? People make a lot of mistake in coming to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open. Right? And also, the meaning of Fattah means the victory. Right? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, for example, إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتَحِ, when come to you the help of Allah and the opening. This is called Fatah Makkah. Right? So therefore in Surah Al-Fatah, Inna fatahna laka fatham mubina. Right? Inna fatahna laka fatham. Also for us now, maybe the meaning of victory, that means victory against the corona, the coronavirus. Allah, please open the mind of doctors to find as soon as possible the medicine that can cure. That's the meaning also. Right? The meaning of Fattah also mean Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open the heart of the one who distressed. Right? The one who stressed. He went to psychologists but nobody can open the gate. Right? The one who is in hardship. Right? The one who is find difficult in their life. Then he come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala suddenly open the gate. Right? Fattah mean also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open the gate to turn to Him. Right? People sometimes, he was in the wrong way, his friend is not good. Suddenly you find him not in the masjid. I found it. I found many brothers. Then I talked to him in the end and said, man, I wish, a long time ago, I have this kind of friend. I wish come to masjid. Where does this come from? Because Allah opened. right? Also mean, Fattah mean Allah SWT open to you the gate of his good pleasure, containment, right? So your heart become ridho. Before you always complaining for everything, right? But no, even in this situation, people worry about the virus, people more headache because you're always watching the WhatsApp about different kind of news, right? But it's alhamdulillah, yeah. And also, Fattah, also maybe Allah SWT give to someone his life, his income very minimum, right? But Allah open his heart with that small income. He always said, Alhamdulillah, yeah. He happy, he not headache. And maybe somebody, Allah don't open his gate, he have $1,000,000, but he always, his life is like miserable and trouble, right? So therefore, brothers and sisters, now we are need al-Fattah, right? We need that Allah SWT open our mind, open our hearts, right? Open everything that people are able to open. When all people are able to open, you come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore, read Lord every day. You said, Ya Fattah, iftah lana. Ya Fattah, iftah lil atibba. Oh Allah, open the gate for the doctors, for the scientists. Allah open the gate for people now. They are have difficulties because their job is only get money if the business is open. Alhamdulillah, many of us, for example, even you are at home, you still can work, you still have income. But some people didn't have. Fattah also means ask Allah to open your heart to share what you have to the others. Because when you open your heart to share the other, then Allah SWT also will open your heart and that judgment when you are scared. Allah will remove the scary. Right? Like in the hadith said, if you remove the difficulties of people now, Allah will remove your difficulties in their judgment. Many of people going to find a lot of difficulties. Right? So that's the name of Allah SWT Al-Fattah. Right? So included your dua. Don't forget the word is Ya Fattah, Ya Alim, Iftah lana. Ya Fattah, Ya Alim, Iftah lana. Yeah. So inshallah we'll continue with the different name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and hoping that by knowing Allah's names, different name, and we know it how to use it, and when we use it, that name. In the hadith said, whoever memorized 99, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will save him from the hellfire. But the meaning of the memorize, not only memorize it, but you understand it. Because when you understand it, you will fall in love in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is word in my country, so tak kenal maka tak sayang. If you don't know, you will not fall in love. Right? By studying Allah's name, and you will say, wow, right? Just for closing, inshallah, Allah is Alim, right? Because here also said, I think one of the ayah, I forget that here. وَإِنَّهُ مَفَاتِحُ الْغَيْبِ لَا يَعْلَمُهَا إِلَّا هُ. Allah is, and with Him are the key of the unseen. Ghaib means unseen. And then the Quran said, وَمَا تَسْكُتُ مِنْ وَرَقَةٍ. Look at Allah's knowledge. وَمَا تَسْكُتُ مِنْ وَرَقَةٍ. No leaf from the tree fall down. If you are outside, the windy, you see the leaf falling down, right? How many you can count that leaf? Huh? You cannot. Can you imagine? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows every leaf falling down in Redmond, in Bellevue, in camp, right? In Sumatra and everywhere, right? And then he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala know what is come to the earth, right? Like you plant the seed, right? Banana tree and all this. Allah, He know it, how many animals went inside and how many animals came out at the same time. Allah, He knows every baby born. You know, the fish, sometimes they deliver about 1,000 fish, right? Every baby in the world, Allah knows. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala know, for example, if I ask you a question, how many hair you have? Nobody can count, right? Subhanallah. By knowing Allah knows everything, he said, oh man, I cannot. He said he knows even the voice of the ants who walking on the darkness, right? What's going to happen? If Allah, for example, if you know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Wadud, Al-Latif, right? You fall in love, right? So this is the key to fall in love with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by knowing Him closer, and to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to know the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So let's read this Allah together. The first one, dua of Al-Fattah, and then dua that have connection with the coronavirus. Dua for this one, ya, always say, Ya Fattah, Ya Alim, Iftah lana. Ya Fattah, Ya Alim, Iftah lana. Whatever problem you have, first say, Ya Fattah. Ya Fattah, Allah the opener, Iftah lana. When he said Iftah lana, remember what problem? It is problem. Economics is just, you are stressed, distressed, you know, you're looking for something you couldn't find. Ya Allah, please open for me. Or somebody have sickness, doctors just give up, please open for me, right? And then Iftah lana, Ya Alim. Oh Allah, don't know everything. And then dua of the coronavirus, if you don't memorize, try memorize it, because it's still going to read every day, right? Allahumma inna na'udzubika minal barasi wal jununi wal judami wa sayyil asqam. And the last one, I believe I will memorize it. Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'asmihi syai'un fil ardi wa la fis sama wa huwas sami'ul alim. Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'asmihi syai'un fil ardi wa la fis sama wa huwas sami'ul alim. Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'asmihi syai'un fil ardi wa la fis sama wa huwas sami'ul alim. Rasulullah said, whoever read this dua every day, in the morning, in the evening, nothing will, no harm will happen to anyone. Right? Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.